This man had worked hard for an entire week carrying bricks, but his boss only paid him 300 yuan. Wanting to seek justice, he confronted his employer, only to be beaten by a group of thugs. His friend wasn't spared either. Just when he thought things couldn't get worse, a bigger blow awaited him. As he went upstairs to shower, his wife was brutally attacked. When he came downstairs, he found her lying on the floor, and as he turned around, he was knocked out with a metal pipe. In his last moments of consciousness, he saw the killer make a mocking gesture towards him before he passed out. When he woke up, he was holding a bloody knife with his wife's lifeless body beside him. The police, thinking he was the murderer, took him to jail. The prison guards saw his muscular build and, wanting to assert dominance, decided to make an example of him. After enduring some torture, he was finally placed in his cell. He thought he could rest, but his cellmates had other plans. After a loud commotion, the guards laughed, assuming he had been beaten, but when they arrived at the door, they found all of his cellmates unconscious. Unbeknownst to him, the prison was located on the sea, and the inmates were notorious criminals, especially the prison bully. One day while Jason was eating, the bully sat down in front of him and spat into his food. Jason was about to let it go, but the bully's accomplices started to taunt him and tried to attack. Unable to tolerate it anymore, Jason fought back, taking down the bully. The guards quickly took Jason to the warden, who, instead of punishing him, showed interest in Jason's background. He had researched Jason and found out he was a former race car driver. Over the years, the warden had controlled the prison's operations and had set up a dangerous car racing league. The races were broadcast worldwide, and the warden had made a fortune off of them. His favorite driver, Frank, had been badly disfigured in an accident and now wore a mask to race. A few days ago, Frank had died from injuries, but the public didn't know. The warden, eager to keep the money flowing, wanted Jason to take Frank's place. He promised that any prisoner who won 5 races would be granted their freedom. Frank had already won 4 races, and if Jason won 1 more, he would be free. With no choice but to find his wife's killer, Jason agreed. Upon joining the racing team, Jason was trained by his coach and briefed on the rules. There were 3 races in total. In the first 2, drivers had to eliminate opponents and survive long enough to cross the finish line. The final race was about speed. Whoever crossed the finish line first would be crowned a champion. To boost viewership, each car had a young female observer who would help monitor the race. Suddenly, a group of muscular men approached the team leader. Brian was the one who had caused Frank's accident. However, he didn't know that Jason was about to face a serious crisis.